Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be talking about the brutally honest review of LumenTale, Memories of Trey, as the demo has just released. Now, if you have any sort of issues with motion sensing or motion issues or something like that, vertigo, anything that involves motion sickness, I would recommend clicking away from the video because there's a lot of camera jerks, and even me who doesn't have any of these problems, I still got a major headache, and I also felt very nauseous as well. So I would recommend, if you do have these problems, look away, because this is not going to be the video for you. Of course, spoilers are going to be ahead because I'm going to be talking about a couple of the missions in the demo. You might even see some things that you don't want to see, so spoiler alert as well. Now let's go ahead and get into the video now that I've dropped all those disclaimers. So to do a really honest review, I want to start with the negatives and things that I don't like first personally, and also I'm going to be following it up with the positives, and going to end it off with a score out of 10 from what I've seen so far, trailer and demo-wise combined. I know that the game is going to be coming out in 2 years, so a lot of these things probably will be fixed, which I'm hopeful for. So take this with a grain of salt because it's just the demo and it's 2 years away. So to bang off some of the minor negatives first, we're going to talk about typos. There were several typos throughout the entire demo that kind of just ruined the immersion. The first one is talking about a tooltip. You have occasional tooltips that will appear and pop up for you, and one of them was talking about type matchups, weaknesses, and advantages, and it was saying something about this type is strong against this type, and learning the types, of course, is something that's new, so it was kind of helpful to read. However, instead of saying against, it said against. It's a small typo, it's just one T, but I thought that was kind of just funny. Um, Another one is the mission that I'm actually doing here. It's talking about getting starberry jam, and there are starberries and starberry trees. However, my main character mentions strawberries, so I had no idea if it was starberries, strawberries, what kind of berry, but there was a little bit of a miscommunication there, it seems, which I hope is um, going to be solved. Actually, I think the strawberry scene is coming up right here. Go ahead and read the text. Yeah, strawberry jam. See? Yeah, the mission is actually starberry jam. So I don't know what happened there, but something's a little bit not right. The other one I wanted to talk about was a colorblind thing. As you guys know from my Temtem videos, I am severely colorblind, and it is to blue and yellow colors. So in one of the opening scenes, you have to have a Game Boy in front of you and do like a simulated battle of some sort. You do actually have to navigate the battle, and it is in front of a pure yellow screen. To someone like me, it's like opening up a can of paint and then doing the ice bucket challenge, and then someone handing me a Game Boy and say, "Okay, fight." I can't see. Many games suffer through this for some reason. There are very few games that have colorblind implementation on launch, and every other game that doesn't have colorblind implementation on launch but has colors that are like required in the game later on implement a colorblind setting. So this is just me saying put in colorblind settings, because if you don't, it's probably going to be requested overly in the future anyways. It should just be a standard thing. If you want people to play your game, make it so that they can see the game. I understand that colorblind folks are not wide across the world. There's very few in percentages, but a small percentage is still a lot of people when it comes to the entire planet. So make it accessible for us, god damn it, please. That's major to me. It's probably not major to the most people, but it's major to me. Um, Moving on to something that's a little bit more serious, and that's what I posted in the disclaimer at the beginning of the video. It's the motion sensor. So whenever the camera moves around and jerks around, it is very quick, and it is very, very fast, and it is not subtle at all. You've probably seen a lot of those jerks happen already. That's just whenever you like walk towards stairs, go down the alleyway, move to a new location, breathe for 2 seconds. The camera is just gonna like swing 360 degrees like you're on a roller coaster or something, and there's no real indication when it's gonna happen. The other one that's really annoying with camera jerks is whenever you talk to the professor and it's the professor, so you talk to him often. For some reason, whenever he's very, very eccentric and he likes to yell a lot, and every single time he likes to yell, the entire camera jerks along with it. It like moves very, very quickly and very, very violently. And yeah, if you go through problems of nausea or motion sickness, you're probably gonna puke. I don't have any of these problems like I mentioned, but I wanted to puke, and I had several headaches throughout the entire thing, which makes it seem like if it's on purpose, I'm only going to be enjoying LumenTale for very short bursts, maybe an hour tops. I'm really hoping that this is something that can be fixed because it's annoying. Um, that pretty much bangs off most of the negatives. It's not like massive or major things. However, there are some things that are gameplay affecting, so I don't like those at all. Getting into, as you can see, all those camera tricks right there. Look at that. There was like a pan down, and then there was like a wide view, and I moved like 2 steps. It's not great. I think I was actually looking up in that scene right there, being like, okay, I have a headache. Um, not gonna lie, perfect timing for that. Some of the positives, though, let's go ahead and talk about that. Pixel art. Pixel art is great. It's a lost treasure that hasn't really been seen in Pokemon really since. Pixel art is great. It's timeless. It's ageless. It's going to go on forever. And there's no real aging badly with pixel art. It's just always going to be great. The some of the designs are great as well. I really liked Bone Key. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's like a ghost monkey, and it's great. I also like Owaxel, the candle. The candle looks pretty cool too. It's probably going to be one of my mains throughout the entire game. So the designs are great too. They're unique, they're original, something that Pokemon has been inconsistent with for years to come. And I think these guys knocked it out of the park for so far from what I've seen. I like the battle combat. I like the typings. 5 starters is excellent. Salabelle is a really great starting Animon. I like how they have lost Animon so you can shiny hunt. Some of the boss designs are also really, really excellent. They're really animated, and again, pixel art is just going to be able to showcase them really, really nicely. The story is actually very, I kind of want to say it's like Undertale. It's kind of like Undertale Pokemon. It's interesting. But it's very vast. The only thing about the story that I'm going to kind of shift to a negative here really quick is if it has anything to do with Pokemon Xenoverse, like if this is a prequel or a sequel, I hope they don't heavily invest into that, because then it's going to be like, oh, now I have to play Pokemon Xenoverse, which is going to be a ROM hack, so it's going to be PC exclusive. So folks who are probably going to be buying this on Switch, if it eventually gets a Switch or a console update, won't have that access, and they're going to be missing all the context, story, etc. So, like look at this cutscene right here. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. The water is nice. The grass swaying is pretty cool. I like it. I think all in all, after seeing how we've gone through the negatives and positives, it's about a 3 to 5 hour demo, depending on how long you take to play it. There's no evolutions. You can go on to about maybe level 20 at most before it's over. I would probably give this like a low 6, high 7 out of 10 from what I've seen in the demo so far. My bad on the streamer. Just let me go ahead and just skip that through. Yeah, I would give this probably a high 6, or sorry, a low 6 and a high 7 out of 10 so far. While we're on the save stream, by the way, I forgot to mention, I lost an hour's worth of save progress because it's only manual saves, and I didn't realize that until I had it crash. For those who are going to play through it, I threw a, I guess an overworld Pokeball, whatever you want to call it, and the thing broke out and spawned on top of me, and it crashed the game, and I lost an hour's worth of the demo progress. That's why I'm restarting here, actually. So I would recommend avoiding that. Manual saves, always. There's no auto saves, and it sucks. So I don't like that overly. Anyways, that's pretty much everything that I got for you. I would say 6 or 7. I would go ahead and say give it a whirl, give it a shot, and play it. Support them on Kickstarter. They have like a week left for Kickstarter for whatever their remaining stretch goals are. The game is backed. It's just stretch goals now. Demos on Steam, so feel free to go ahead and play it. And I will see you guys in the next one, possibly LumenTale in 2 years. We'll see what happens. My name is Bflattened, guys, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all.